Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message for my Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know in regards to the loosely involved or current relationships and love interests of my beautiful Aquarius energy, sun, rising, and Venus signs. The messages are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates with you, leave the rest for whoever it might be here for, etc., etc., etc. Don't force anything to feed, okay? Happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating today and beyond. It's still our season, baby. Turn the fuck off, okay? Take a moment and click that like button, y'all, as well as the subscribe button if you want to make it official and become a part of the team. We would love to have you. We would love to have you. We are currently growing on the path to 100K. Yeah. We've been doing our thing. We've been doing our thing, okay? Our thing. Shoot me a little comment down below. Send me a little hey girl, hey, okay? It helps with the engagement. And let's go ahead and dive right in, okay? I'm really interested to see what's going on here as we have no cards that came out in the pre-shuffle. So somebody is kind of quiet, maybe sitting back, kind of seeing where this is going to go or how you feel first, potentially. The only thing that they're really letting on is that this person really likes you, okay? So they're very interested, right, to see where this is going to go. I'm wondering why they're not making like the first move. Okay, see, I can't stop thinking about you. So this is in the position of first impressions. I feel like from the time or the moment that they meet you, they definitely are very much so physically attracted to you, but they're not trying to go off of that solely and entirely. I also feel like you caught this person by surprise. So whatever transpired in the first conversation, it's like they notice like how witty you are, how smart you are, how different you think, right? How logical you might be is something that really stuck out to this person. So it's kind of just like checking off the notches. It's sort of like they definitely find you stunning. They feel like you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you are fine on yoing. They like the way you put it together, okay? But then there's also something else, right? Like, I feel like they are either viewing you as somebody who's not like stuck up. Maybe they got that impression initially, right? Because this is just first impressions. It doesn't matter how long you've known this person or how long the two of you may have been dealing with each other. For some of you, like I said, this could be somebody on their way in, very new, very fresh, or loosely involved, somebody that you're just kind of feeling out. They feel like when they first met you or when they first saw you, you were going to be like stuck up. What? Or like you were going to be like not as down to earth. Okay. Somebody who required a lot more of the shallow things in relationships. So they are definitely viewing you as somebody who is deep. You have a lot of depth to you. There's a lot of emphasis being put on the conversations at hand. So you gave them a lot to think about. And I also feel like they experience you as a very intense individual or energy. Okay, you might not view yourself that way. This person they experience you very intensely is what they're saying. Okay, so there is an intensity there. You could also feel this yourself. It could be mirrored, right? Don't force it to fit. But I'm really tapping into this person's energy more so than yours. Okay. Where are you leading me? Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? I've touched like multiple decks before I picked another one. So this person could be a little bit indecisive. They could be a little bit fidgety around you. I'm getting some nervous energy. Like I said, there's an intensity there. Yeah, so they are having a hard time taking charge, or at least just telling you, you know, what it is that they want, or where it is that they see the two of you going. So this might move a little bit slower than what you are used to. And they may also be trying to keep their cards closer to their chest, just in case you're not thinking the same thing that they are. There might be a little bit of embarrassment about how much they think about you, right? It's like, it's embarrassing, bro. How much I think about her. It's embarrassing, girl. It's embarrassing how much he's on my mind. Yeah, there's something about your beauty or your, you know, your handsome qualities, the way that you look. It's something very much so about your appearance, sex appeal, okay, is what they're saying. that got them open to you initially, but then I feel like you have so many layers to you is what they're saying. So this is somebody who's very interested in unpacking or revealing those layers. What's that? I smell a level up. Okay. So the way that they are saying this, or the way that they are kind of bringing this card to the forefront, this is more about wanting more. Okay, wanting more of a higher level of commitment, right? Wanting to intensify the connection. I feel like this person might be doing this by way of getting more in depth. So what you will notice is from the very moment that the two of you start encountering one another or engaging with one another, this person is going to be very open to all forms of conversation and conversing. They're going to be very open to go out, to hang out, to be around each other. They want to build a rapport with you that would suggest that they really like you, right? They feel like that's how they have to do it, right? That the trust has to be built and earned, of course. So I like that, right? This is not somebody who's just trying to come in and act like you're just supposed to, you know what I'm saying, lay down and take whatever the fuck they about to give you. They're not looking at this as, you know, I'm that guy, I'm that girl, so you're going to like me anyway. I do get that you're very much so physically attracted to this person as well, but the both of you are on this same thing. Y'all are on the same wavelength in reference to the looks not being enough. There has to be more. There has to be more depth. Okay, there has to be something else that will also pull your attention, right? It needs to be multi-layered, multifaceted, a connection. So this person is wondering if this is the real deal or not, okay? These are their thoughts, guys. I feel like they open up to the thought of possibly coming towards you and letting you know what's going on internally, as I feel like they're experiencing a lot of these emotions, a lot of this chemistry, a lot of this pull towards you, this magnetism internally. They are internalizing it. It's very intense. So I do feel like it might be at the point of bubbling over quite soon, but they don't want to like turn you off. You are stunning. It's sort of like that energy of, I'm sure she hears that every day. You know, I'm sure he hears that every fucking day. Like, of course they hear that every day, right? Like, I need to stand out from the rest. I need to be a cut above the rest. I need to show Aquarius that I am the next level. I'm on some next level shit, right? Like, that's how they're viewing it. That's how they're playing it, okay? They told me to go one more card. Yep, see? That makes sense. Right under insane chemistry is the card what you are looking for is also looking for you. So I feel like that spirit trying to tap into this person's intuition to let them know that they're on to something, that you like them as much as they do. I feel like it's very much so mirrored, but both of you are practicing an extreme amount of patience and self-control. So this may lead to things being a little bit more platonic and like, you know, friendship level. I don't get friend zoning. We're not going to go that far. Like friendship level and kind of platonic, kind of keeping things light and airy. For an extended amount of time, like an extended courtship, lots of respect. Both of you being very respectful when you're very much having thoughts that might be quite disrespectful. No, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Right? They might though. Okay. I don't want to speak for you. You let me know. There might be a little bit of fantasizing going on there about what things could be, what it could be, where this could lead. Okay. There's also this energy of this person feeling like they need to prove themselves. So they do very much so hold you in a high regard. Okay. I'm not saying that they're propping you up on a pedestal, but I feel like you keep shocking this person, right? It's not just the looks. It's not just like how she thinks. It's not just his career. It's not just, you know, what he drives, or it's not just what he does for a living. It's not just this or that or this. It's just like, it's a snowballing of qualities, right? And they feel like the more that they get to know you, the more that the two of you spend time together, they feel like they figure something else out about you, or they are attracted to a different quality. It never stops, right? So they're now telling me to put this open card right next to intensity. So this person may very well feel like they are nose wide open, bitch. Okay. Very much so open So they're using the term open in the sense of somebody feeling like you got them, or you could have them, right? Like they would be at your beck and call. They would drink your motherfucking bathwater, bitch. They would lick your toes, all of it. Like, whoa, that took a turn. Very intense, right? Thought processes that this person might be having, but they're internalizing it, okay? So here's the difference between internalization from connections in your past. I feel like people would internalize things for their own ulterior motives, or wanting to save face, not wanting to, you know, let their pride and ego lose the battle, right? That's not what this is. This is not what's going on. What's going on here is this person wants to play it safe. They want to earn you. They want to get to a space where the both of you feel the same, right? Where the both of you are at the same level, and they don't really know how you feel. So while this person might feel as though they're very much so open, the vibe that they're getting from you is, whoa, we can slow this down, right? Like we can take this slow. We don't have to rush it. Crock pot. Ain't no mini rice over here, bitch. Ain't no microwavables over here either. Very Aquarian energy. Okay, so they are experiencing you that way. I think the way people misconstrue that, though, in Aquarians is we feel things intensely as well. We just have a better poker face. You know what I mean? So we could very much so be head over heels in love with you, giddy, butterflies, unicorns, oh my, right? Checking the phone, like extremely excited. And the face is like straight. You know, you would never be able to tell. So that works to this person's disadvantage, but I love that they're willing to work for you, right? Like I love that they are at least showing up. They definitely want to put in overtime, double time, right? Like they're open to however this needs to go. There's also this idea of them wondering if what they're feeling is real, right? Is this just infatuation? And is what I'm feeling also what Aquarius is feeling, okay? So they might be a little bit nervous about being too much into you and then getting their feelings hurt, right? If you just view them as a friend. So you tell me, right? Like what is it that you see in this person, or do you like this person if you've met them already, of course, okay? So let's see here. Yeah, so we have Blood Moon. This is in the position of what Spirit wants you to know that this person struggles with in relationships. So they do struggle with getting things off the ground. This person likes comfortability. This is possibly why they often have long-term relationships with the fourth house at the bottom of the deck, right? Like they thrive more in a long-term committed relationship. They don't really deal well with beginnings or endings. You see what I'm saying? They like that energy of already knowing each other. So they might be very awkward during the getting to know one another phase. They may be very kind of like tense. Okay. Yeah, they're just using the word awkward during the beginning stages and phases. But once they get to know someone, once they get to know you, once they have established a rapport, right? That's their whole thing, and building trust, then I feel like they kind of settle in a little bit more. Okay, so foundations is something that this person kind of struggles with. It's not that they don't want it, they're just very awkward while doing it. So this could also be why you don't realize or recognize how much this person is into you, or that it's mutual if you also feel like you're into them very intensely as well. And then they also don't deal well with endings, right? So I feel like this is why they want to like double check, make sure, right? Be certain, okay? Be very patient to build the trust, to build the actual relationship, to build a friendship, to build, you know, a comfortability level with someone. So this is the type of person that will double check, triple check, okay? Then quadruple check before they actually go towards something. They don't take risks. They don't move fast. Because they don't want to experience endings. They don't really like experiencing endings. And that's a part of life, right? Like, come on now. Yeah. I would challenge you to ask this person their longest committed relationship. I can most certainly assure you it's been over 5 years, right? Like 5 or more years. So they stay, you know what I mean? Even when it's not beneficial to them, which is possibly why they ended up single in the first place. because I do feel like at the forefront of their lessons is this fourth house energy. Fourth house is about, you know, building community, building family, having a family life, building foundations, having that relationship, right? Love. It is the house of Cancer, right? So it is about emotions and tapping in, but it's also about self-care. And the one surefire way to abandon your own self-love or betray yourself is to accept shit that you don't deserve, accept lesser than what you deserve. Now, I don't get that this is somebody who is insecure. They're not insecure, guys, right? They just don't like all the extra paperwork. What the fuck? That's what I heard. They don't like all the extra paperwork that it takes to detach from someone. Now, so they are using the term paperwork, but it doesn't have to necessarily mean that. For some of you, it could very well be like straight chaser, no straight shot, no chaser. Yeah. So that could be like a divorce, something where it requires them to like split up assets, messy, right? Being so attached to someone that it takes an extended amount of time to detach from the connection. And for others of you, it could just be that emotional space, right? The cups, the Cancer energy, which is where their lessons are stemming from. They like it, but it terrifies them as well. So it's like this person may struggle with anxiety, right? So it's not insecurity, it's just anxiety. Anxiety about starting shit, even if it feels good, they get anxiety, right? Because they're worrying about shit that might never happen. So an example of that is meeting someone like Aquarius, right? Like this shit right here. You're stunning. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm open. This is intense, insane amount of chemistry. But then you thinking, is this real? Could this be like the next level? Could this be like the person that I'm looking for, right? Are they really looking for me? Am I just reading into this too much? Right? Second guessing, questioning. And then if I do happen to commit to this, will it end? Worrying about the ending when it just began. So that could be creating a little bit of stagnancy, just slightly, right? I don't want to delve too much into the negativity because it is new and it can really go either way, right? Like this could just go either way. It's really going to depend upon this person growing a pair, like stepping up to the plate, taking control is what they're saying, right? So we have intensity. It's going to be determined by somebody taking charge, whether it's you or this person. The chemistry here is undeniable. So this is a very mirroring energy. It's mirrored, okay? You both will feel this. You both do feel this. If you've already, met this person, the chemistry is mutual. Nobody is saying anything. So you may also struggle with that. That too good to be true sort of shit, or feeling like, damn, when you're having a good experience, your anxiety trickling in will have you thinking about when it's going to end. Right? It could be anything in life, not just relationships. So you could be like having the most fun day and it's like, damn, the day is going to end though. It's going to end soon. You know what I mean? I have to go to bed and then it's going to be the next day. Damn, I wish I could do this forever. Right? Like that's anxiety. I feel like that is what the both of you might be experiencing in this connection, which is why opening up is kind of becoming a little bit of a challenge. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present. So being present is very important here, right? That will kind of take away and take care of the anxiety that is creeping up into this. Removing the anxiety will amplify the intensity. And I do feel like it will speed things up. Not that you're trying to move extra fast, but we do need to get the ball rolling, right? We at least need to get to the point where the two of you are acknowledging that you actually like each other. Okay. Nobody is saying you got to get engaged tomorrow. Nobody is saying you got to get into a relationship tomorrow, but it's undeniable that the both of you are feeling the same thing in the cards, at least. A conversation needs to be had in order to establish the attraction. Okay. We have to move beyond this friend point to where you both are acknowledging that you would like to build something outside of a friendship, guys. Okay. If you want to, okay. This is just their advice. Ask for and accept support from others. So This person may be getting advice elsewhere, but what's really sticking out to me in that card is the word friend, friendship. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but you're not saying anything. And that could be either one of you. I'm not pointing fingers. I ain't talking shit. I'm just saying. It's going to work in the best interest of the both of you to lean into the good feelings, right? Chemistry, romantic feelings, and stay optimistic about things. Don't allow your mind to run away, with thoughts of negativity. So let's see if we can't get a little bit deeper here and get some details about said person. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. Which is often normally hard for me to shuffle, but I'm not experiencing any difficulty. So that's something. Okay, I'm an intuitive, guys. So I notice everything. Yeah, oh, there we go. So yeah, the ease of being able to shuffle this deck now is kind of where Spirit is trying to lead this connection. So things may have gotten off. I don't get that it's gotten off to a rocky start, but what I do get is there have been obstacles here in the timing. What you are looking for is looking for you. They're wanting you both to take accountability and recognizing that either on a conscious or subconscious level, you ask the universe for this relationship, for this connection. They didn't just show up by chance. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Why are you laughing, Empress? Well, the next card, the Tower. Well, why do we have the Tower here? Well, Six Cups. So it is a soulmate, or it at least feels that way, okay? I don't want to use that word too loosely, but with the Tower here, it suggests that this is a lot more intense than either one of you would have anticipated, right? Especially from the first meeting. So if you've not met this person yet, and for those of you who have met this person, you can either confirm or deny that in the comments, right? Or don't force it to fit. I feel like you met this person and it didn't take off, like action-wise, things didn't take off to the next level immediately. It's just internally, right? Internally, there was something that rocked you. They also felt that, okay? So there was an opening here. Where there may have been closure, there was an opening. Emotionally, an emotional opening, okay? They're also now pointing out in the Seven of Pentacles, do you see how this figure has their arms crossed, right? In terms of body language, when your arms are crossed, it's like you're closed off, right? It's like, yeah, okay. Okay, look at the face of this figure. It's sort of looking like, whatever you say, I guess, right? Like, we'll see. And I feel like this kind of signifies the energy from the very first words that the two of you spoke with one another. There may be a little bit of wit there, okay? There could have been a joke. There could have been a little bit of sarcasm. You both definitely initially saw the value in one another, but then we're still closed off here. But I feel like as time had gone on, then it's like a dam bursting open. And instead of Pentacles, which is more practical, which is more head over heart, which is more like looking at what is happening here, right? What is growing here? What is secure? What makes sense is Pentacles. Emotions don't always make sense, y'all. Okay. And I feel like they said, it was like a dam busting open, like a threshold busting open. And then boom, we have Cups. Not like you, right? To have Cups show up so soon. So that is a shocker. And I feel like this person shares the same sentiment. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Not all of you. Okay. Pisces or a Cancer. And then we have Earth there as well. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So the obstacle that we're facing is forward movement, right? All of the energies and everything is there supporting you guys to recognize the romantic feelings here, to recognize that this is not just a friendship, to recognize the cups that have shown up, the emotions, the intensity, the physical attraction, the mental attraction, the spiritual attraction. Like, all signs are facing north, right? Shit is up. Yet we're stuck. You know what I mean? And it is because of the lack of communication here. Okay. So I do feel like this person is kind of, they're finally getting it, right? I feel like it's bubbling over. I don't know what triggers them to move their ass into action and take charge, but they will. I do feel like they will. Right now it's at an impasse, okay, with the Two of Wands. So at some point it will be at an impasse where this person will, you know, pick up their phone, hop over to their computer, hop in their vehicle, or think about, if the two of you have a date coming up, bringing up this conversation of what do you feel for me, right? Like, do you like me, you know, right? Long term, do we work? Okay, that's a little too intense. It's going to start off more like, do you like me? You know? Do you see yourself in a relationship in 2 to 3 months, a year? Like, how long? Or what do you see with us? How do you feel about me? Those sort of things. It's not really going to dive straight in to talking about a relationship. They're going to start it off a little bit more surface level, just kind of get a feel for what you feel, for what the two of you have the potential to have. And with the Six of Pentacles, that might be accompanied by a little gift, some form of a romantic gesture, because we did see romantic feelings, right? And something that will help signify to you, hopefully in their mind, right? This is the plan. Two of Wands is about coming up with a plan, a practical plan. If I give Aquarius this gift or this gesture, okay, of my affection, some kind of romantic gesture, hopefully that sends a signal to their mind, right, that I'm into them, or how intense this is for me. So saying it without saying it is the first course of action, is what I feel. Now, is that going to be successful? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You will be the judge of that. You have to be the judge of that. Now, they are wanting me to clarify, so let's pull just one clarifier here in terms of this. Ooh, these actions. See, yeah. So we have the Two of Swords, but that came out crossing, right? So this is someone who's no longer indecisive, or they feel like they can't allow this to go on any longer. Otherwise, they may fuck up a good thing, or lose their chance, miss their chance. So like I was beginning to say, I don't know what triggered them. I don't know if it was either the thought of you with someone else, dating someone new, or someone actually being in the picture, like you dating multiple people, right? It could just be a friend, but to them, they don't know, right? Like they think it might be more intense than just a friend. Or you could just be dating multiple people. You'd be very honest with this person about that. And that might light a fire up under their ass as well. With the Two of Cups here, they are viewing you as a soulmate, guys, okay? And I do feel like they're trying to take this in the direction of a higher level of commitment with the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune here. Two major arcana, along with the Two of Cups. It's very intense, okay? So the both of you may experience this very intensely. So we have the Strength card that kind of popped out on the side, and this is clarifying the Six of Pentacles, right? So I feel like this person may have struggled with, I don't want to say insecurity. It's not. It's just that they don't feel like themselves, right? Like they don't feel as confident as they normally would have in the past because of this intensity. It is something that's catching them off guard. The Tower here, okay? So if you have resonated with this message, we're hopping over to the extended. We're going to really dig in over there, okay? First, click the like button as well as the subscribe button. I hope to see you all over there. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box. Let's really dig into this. Let's go.